All right, this video is for the lesson 4.12 homework. We're proving similarity. Okay, so the new one that comes into this that we can't use for congruency is called angle. In a triangle, this works because if two angles measure the same, then it's guaranteed that third one's going to measure the same. Because remember, all triangles add up to 180. So if they have two in common, then that guarantees that the third one is in common. If you've got two angles in common, then you have similarity, and that's called angle similarity. Now we've got to match up the names. So this triangle starts CDE. So we have to start with C over here. That's the angle that doesn't have a mark in it. So we go to the other figure, the angle that doesn't have a mark in it is N. Okay, D is in the middle, so we go here next. D has 2 marks, so we go over to this figure. There's 2 marks in L, so L comes next. And then the last one is E. E has 1 mark, M has 1 mark. So remember that order matters, the order that you put things in. All the other ones apply. Side, 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 angle, side, angle, side. That one little foldable you have, they're all the same. So let's look at 4. Guaranteed, what do we know for sure is the same on this one? The angle right here, this vertical angle. So we know this angle matches this angle. Guaranteed. So we know we have an angle in common. So now what we have to do, we've got 2 sides. Okay, we know they're similar, so we can go ahead and say it's side, angle, side. But we need to know which side goes with which side. So we've got a little triangle here, and we've got a big triangle here. You can do that by doing the ratios. Okay, so say we did 8. We said this side went with this side. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit, where y'all can see mine a little bit bigger. That's a little better. Okay. So say we think these two are in common. Okay. So I'm going to say the little triangle over the big triangle. Remember, the order has to stay the same. So I want to see if 8 and 10 go together, which would make 5 and 16 go together. I have to check them. I have to make sure that they go together. So I would do 8 over 10 and 5 over 16. If those numbers aren't the same, then that's not the matching. That's not the sides that go together. So that's out. So try something new. So little triangle, big triangle. So let's put 8. So instead of putting it with 10, let's put it with this other side. And that would mean on the little triangle, the 5 would go with the 10. Some of you guys can see it in your head. 8 over 16 is a half. 5 over 10 is a half. So there's, you have to find which sides go together. Okay? So that means this side goes with this side, and this side goes with this side. We need that for when we name them. Okay? So A, B, C. We went from A to B. That's the one side that we don't have marked. So we've got to do the same over here. We're going to go D to E. There's a reason I picked that order too. A, B, C. I immediately went, the next side was the one with 1 mark. So I need to go D, E. I need to make sure that I end up on this side, which is F. So just always check that order. If you need to highlight, if you need to color code, absolutely, you do it. Okay? All right, so solving these things. So what they like to do is take one big triangle and split it. You've still got 2 triangles here. So I've got the big triangle. Ooh, let me get a black pen so that shows up. So here's the big triangle. It's RTS. It tells me RS is 6 feet across the bottom. And then I know this side RT is 15 feet. Then we have this little triangle that's set inside of it, and it's USV. And then we know this side here is 10. Do y'all remember what these little symbols, the arrows, mean? Okay, arrows mean they're parallel. This side's parallel to that side, kind of showing that they're similar. All right, so we're looking for side US. This side right here is what we're looking for. We can tic-tac-toe it. So let's call this one the original and this one the image. If you need to color code, I should have done this where I could have done that on here. I don't know if this will show up. Color code. So RS goes with US. And then RT, that one's not going to show up very good, goes with UV. So we've got original triangle, we've got image triangle, we've got an orange side, we've got a blue side. All right, original triangle. Orange side is 15, blue side is 6. Image triangle. Orange side is 10, blue side is what we're looking for. How do we solve these? Okay, always go at a diagonal. Okay, you can go this way, you can go this way, as long as you're going corner to corner. It doesn't matter. Cross multiply and then divide. So I would do 6 times 10 divided by 15, and that gives me 4. So that means this side down here is going to be 4. Here's the other thing they like to ask on these. What would be the measurement of RU? It would be 2. So all the way across is 6. This little piece is 4. You got to get to 6, so that means that little piece would be 2. Always pay attention to what they're asking for in problems like that. Okay? All right, let's look at a different diagram here. Let's look at this one. So this one is angle, angle. We've got a 90-degree angle, and then we've got this angle up here marked. So we know they're similar. Order is really going to matter on this one. I like to redraw them. I like to see them separately. You do what works best for you. So I've got, let me drop this calculator down so I got plenty of room. All right, I've got the big triangle, and then I've got this little triangle. So I've got, this is F, D, E, this is F, G, H. Pay attention to the angles. So the 2 that are marked, that side, would go with the 2 that are marked here with this side. Okay, it's been turned. It's kind of wonky. Let's see, what else do we have? Which other piece do we know will go together? How about the hypotenuse? The one that doesn't touch the right angle. Those go together. And then finally, these 2 would go together. I don't think I have enough information to do this one. Because this would be 20. This one's 8. This one's 10. I need either the orange or the blue over here. I think this one, that 8, is supposed to go here. So let's just rearrange that and put the 8 here. All right, if we tic-tac-toe this one, if we're looking for DF, that's this one. So now we have blue and blue, pink and pink. So original triangle, image triangle, original, image. We've got a pink side and we got a blue side. So pink on the original is 20. Blue side on the original is X. Pink side on the image is 8. Blue side is 10. So it's just a matter of being able to set up that tic-tac-toe, matching the sides. If I see another one that looks off like that, where the label's off, I'll let you know. So we would do 10 times 20 divided by 8. So let's see here. So 10 times 20 divided by 8. Yep, that's right. So DF would be 25. Sometimes what they do in these is they want you to use Pythagorean theorem. Since it's a right angle, you could find the missing side. So sometimes there's things from way back when that you've got to pull in and use. Okay, this one I think I just got that label off when I made that one. All right, here's another one, split a little bit differently. Okay, so I've got a big triangle and then the little top piece up here, I got a little triangle. All right, so this one is, the little one is R, S, and T. Big one is R, Q, and P. So PQ is 30. RQ is 27, so that's this one. RT, that's that one, is 18. So this one, because of the way they're aligned, we know that this piece goes with this piece. And then the same with the sides. They're sitting right on top of each other. And we're looking for ST. So this one here. So tic-tac-toe. It does not matter which one you make the original and which one you make the image, as long as you just stay that way the whole way through. So we got a pink side, we got a blue side. So pink original is 30, blue original is 27, image pink is X, image blue is 18. Again, corner to corner. It doesn't matter if I go 18 times 30 or if I go 30 times 18. Comes out the same. Divide by what's left. So 30 times 18 divided by 27 gives me a 20. I think that's all I'm going to do on this page. This one, ooh, actually, let's do 10, because 10's got a different little piece in there. If you notice, these two have little expressions. So let's do number 10, and I'll show you to do one with an expression in it. Okay, we can match up sides here. So UR goes with RT. And then what other information am I given? SR, so SR is 9, QR is 36. It's important to know which pieces you have so you know which sides to match up. So this one would go with this one. And I'm basing that off the angles. So from the 2 loops to no loops, that side in between there, those go together. And then from 1 loop to no loop, those sides would go together. You can use those angle measurements. All right, so if we tic-tac-toe on this one, we did this a little bit on Friday. Ooh, hopefully I can get all this in there. All right, original, image, pink side, blue side. All right, pink side on the original is 4x. I don't want to put a 4x in here because I can't do anything with that 4x yet. So let's change it. Let's make this side a y. Blue side is 36. On the image, pink side is 11. Blue side is 9. Cross multiply and then divide. So I get 44. 44 is the length of this side. But my question asks, what does x equal? So remember, sometimes you have to find the length of the side and then you can set it equal to the expression. And then you can solve for x. So 44 is not the value of x, it's the measurement of this side. But this side is also equal to 4x, so I can set those equal to each other. Some of you can see it, you can menu 3-1 it, whatever works best for you. And so x on this one is going to equal 11.